Woohoo! What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and recently I went shopping a little bit. I checked out a couple pawn shops as well as a disc replay of video games, etc. Looking around for some retro gaming. I'm starting to try to get back into that little by little. I like to go to those pawn shops and those little secondhand stores and such. Every once in a while, just check out and see what they got. Well, I was happening to looking around the other day, and I picked up. Just want to go over a few things I picked up. First thing I picked up here is I picked up a Street Fighter. It is called Soul Powers. It's from 2003. This is a 3-disc set. It's got 5 episodes on each. And I don't really remember the series at all. I mean, I know that there's a couple other ones up there as well too. But for $4, you couldn't pass it. I love animation. I love the old Street Fighter cartoon. I love all the animated movies they got and everything. But anyways, yeah, this one here is Street Fighter Soul Powers. Again, it is a 3-disc set. Five shorts on each, about 20 minutes long episodes, so 5 on each disc. So definitely a heck of a price for this actual DVD. I watched a few episodes on disc 1 already. I really like it. I love the animation and everything with it, and again, I just love the Japanese art of this actual series. Again, it came out in 2003, I believe it was. I looked it up here because I wasn't 100% familiar with it, but again, a great pickup I recently got. Now, I already have this one here, but this is I posted this on Twitter as a little hint of what I was getting. I was hoping to get anyways. This is WWF War, or WWE, WWF, whatever you call it. Warzone. Everybody knows I'm a huge, or if they don't know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Absolutely huge wrestling fan. This is Warzone. I got it for the Game Boy. This is actually original here. I got this back in 1990 or something like that, around there. I picked this game up. So, I mean, definitely love this game here. It was a lot of fun. Again, it was for the Game Boy at the time. The Game Boy was fun. Still is, but again, though, not the greatest graphics in the world, but it was definitely a fun game. So this is Warzone, but again, this is a hint of something I picked up recently here. So, some more hints for you guys here. At the store I went to, this disc replay store, they had these bins up front full of like Sega games, Super Nintendo games, just miscellaneous games for the Game Boy Advance and everything. These games were all $2.99 or $3.99 and under. So definitely lots of great titles. So I was going through, I was picking up some Game Boy Color games. So I picked up Croc for the Game Boy Color there. Never played this game. I picked it up. So there's one I picked up. Another one I picked up was Mario Golf. I love these games. I love all the Mario games. Again, these are Game Boy Color cartridges. This one here was actually $7. All the rest of them I got here were $2.99 and below. So they had quite a bit of regular Game Boy games. They had like Tecmo Bowl and everything in there too. A bunch of Tetris games, Tetris DX as well, Tetris 1 and 2. So I picked up here X-Men Mutant Academy. If I remember correctly, this game is more like kind of like a fighting style game. So I picked that one up here. It's another title. NFL Blitz. Not too sure how it's going to look on the Game Boy Color, but I went ahead and picked up NFL Blitz 2000. So check that one out here. I believe it was 2000. Yeah, 2000. Again, huge wrestling fan. So I went ahead and I picked up WWF Attitude. Those Attitude and Warzone came out around the same time. Well, they're about a year or so different from each other. It's before all the SmackDown series and such came out, and clearly before, you know, all the 2K series and everything came out. But again, though, growing up as a huge wrestling fan, being a part of the wrestling business and such too, I've always loved wrestling games. So definitely checking that one out here. This one here is Madden 2002. Again, I'm not sure how sports games play on the Game Boy Color. I guess I'll find out. But I picked up Madden 2002 here. Again, these were all $2.99 and under in the bin. So I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up. But all these Game Boy Colors lead to one thing. I'm doing this what's in the box video here. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick here. So I got this box here. Now, clearly, you probably already know what I'm probably gonna pull out of this box just by going by all the games that I picked up at the local store. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up and show you guys what's in this box. Now, I grew up with the Game Boy. For me personally, I didn't have a whole lot of money. My parents didn't have a whole lot of money. My grandma didn't have a whole lot of money. That's who I lived with. So unfortunately, you know, we couldn't, you know, get all the things I really wanted. But a Game Boy I actually ended up picking up from somebody else, a friend of mine who was selling it. So I picked that up, and man, I enjoyed that thing a lot. I love the Game Boy. A lot of fun for sure. But that's really the only thing I ever had. My friend had a game, or had the Game Gear. I never had one of those, so I get this thing open here. So now that we finally got it open here, I'm going to show you guys what I got. It looks like it came in a case even. That's pretty cool. So let's go and pull it out here. Some bubble wrap. So nice little fancy case here. I'm going to show you guys what I got. Not really a fancy case, but it's a case. Let's see here. Alrighty, some more Game Boy games. We got Tetris 2. So again, they come with little cases. So we got Tetris 2. Got Super Mario Land. One I have never played either. Again, Super Mario Land. Got WWF Raw. Once again, a wrestling game. So WWF Raw. These are all regular Game Boy games, I believe. Yep, Game Boy games. And then I picked up another Game Boy game here. It's The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, DX. Definitely a classic here. It's a black cartridge, so that means that it only plays on, I believe it only plays on the Game Boy, I believe it is, if I remember correctly, or it's one that's backwards compatible with like the Game Boy Color and such too. So, oh, they even gave me the manuals here, so I'll put this thing down really quick here. So I even got the manuals for it. You got Tetris 2, Tetris, Super Mario Land, Zelda, and then Raw. So all the little manuals here. Once again, we got, oh, the Game Boy game, or sorry, Zelda is a Game Boy Color game, it looks like. So pick that one up there. But here is, oh, we got another game right here too. Got, of course, the original Tetris. Got Tetris and Tetris 2 now. But here's what I picked up. A Game Boy Color. This is the Atomic Purple. Back when the 90s when stuff was cool to have see-through. I never had a Game Boy Color. I've had a Game Boy, I've had a Game Gear. Well, my friend had a Game Gear, sorry, but I did have a Game Gear later on. Refurbished, of course. Picked up a Game Gear. I bought all the Nintendo handhelds since, the DS, I had a Game Boy Advance SP. So I never had a Game Boy Color. So I'm very, very excited to have this thing here. So I ordered this, got it in the mail. It's got batteries in it, so I'm gonna boot it up here really quick, and I don't know if you guys can even see that at all, just because I remember there's no backlight on here, so that's what's too bad about this. But man, the thing's in great shape. There's no scratches at all on that screen or anything. It's in great shape. Even batteries are included with it. So I'm gonna throw this Tetris game in there really quick, just so I can check it out. I'm gonna boot it up. Boot it on up here and check it out. I just can't remember how you could not play this thing in the dark. You guys probably can't even see it, but yeah, you could not play this thing in the dark at all. So again, this is the Atomic Purple Game Boy Color. It's got that sound. Ha! But anyways, I'm very, very hyped for this. This is pretty cool. I am a big fan of Nintendo, of course, and a big fan of Nintendo Game Boys. So for me, this is cool. So again, you guys saw what I got. I got the Street Fighter Soul Powers DVD set for like $4. I got like several games for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and now I have a Game Boy Color Atomic Purple here to play it on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on playing on these while I watch some Street Fighter. Again, I just want to do a quick unboxing of this, this What's in the Box episode, and also show you guys what I recently picked up at pawn shops and such, secondhand stores. If you ever get a chance to go to those, make sure you visit them because you can find some pretty good deals when you do go. So again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.